Welcome to your last week of the Gifts of Imperfection, at least in this class. We are on the section titled Final Thoughts. So, the final thoughts. We've been working through, in the last 15 weeks, each of the chapters of the Gifts of Imperfection to let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. So, this final thoughts, Brené talks about wholehearted living. Wholehearted living is about engaging in our lives from a place of worthiness. It's about cultivating the courage, compassion, and connection to wake up in the morning and think, no matter what gets done and how much is left undone, I am enough. It's going to bed at night and thinking, yes, I'm imperfect and vulnerable and sometimes afraid, but that doesn't change the truth that I am also brave and worthy of love and belonging. Let's begin in child's pose. Presence yourself to being here. You made it. You made it to your mat. You made it to this space. The safe space of exploration, of curiosity. She says, despite where this book will be shelved in your local bookstore, I'm not at all sure that this work is about self-help. I think of it as an invitation to join a wholehearted revolution, a small, quiet, grassroots movement that starts with each of us saying, my story matters because I matter. Revolution might sound a little dramatic, but in this world, choosing authenticity and worthiness is an absolute act of resistance. Choosing to live and love with our whole hearts is an act of defiance. You're going to confuse, piss off, and terrify lots of people, including yourself. One minute you'll pray that the transformation stops, and the next minute you'll pray that it never ends. You'll also wonder how you can feel so brave and so afraid at the same time. At least that's how I feel most of the time. Brave, afraid, and very, very alive. Ujjayi breath. Breathe, 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 breathe. And empty, 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 empty. Walk your fingers 4 inches further out. Lift your elbows up off the earth. Lift your palms up off the earth. Press your finger pads into the earth. Walk your fingers off to the right side of your mat and pull the floor, pull the earth towards you. Breath in and pull harder. Another big breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Take a breath here, breathe in. Empty out. And walk your fingers off to the left side of your mat and pull the left side of the earth towards you. From your pinky finger to your hip crease. Create space. Come back to center. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a longer dog than you normally do. Move out of your default and into exploration and curiosity. Root down through first finger and thumb knuckle. Spread your fingers wide. Grip the mat. Really presence yourself to pressing down through your fingers and your toes. Soften your knees. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll. Press your sits bones towards the sky. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Hug your outer shins in. Press down through your heels. Breath in. Let it go. Come to stand, long, straight spine, hands at heart center and a soft gaze. Set your drishti. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Take a big breath in. Down by your sides. Inhale, reach up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, big breath in. Hands to the mat, high plank. Pause. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Pull your heart towards the fireplace, low plank. Roll over your toes. Yes. Upward facing dog, press toes down. Downward facing dog, hips high. 5 breaths right here. And did you come back to your default dog? It's so easy for us to fall back into the place where we feel comfortable. When we all know that growth comes from uncertainty, from questioning, from play, from exploration. Here in your down dog, can you hug? Skin to muscle to bone. Combined with that and your ujjayi breath, begin to build your inner fire. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, take a big breath in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Again, 5 breaths right here. And I should not be able to pull your fingers up off the earth. Grip the mat, first finger and thumb knuckle. Press down, press down, press down. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in, look up, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips to the sky. Another 5 breaths here. And notice your body's desire to go into default. Override that circuitry by being present. Soften your knees. Grip the mat, push it away from you. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, load up your legs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift with a long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in, downward facing dog, empty out. 5 breaths. Beautiful breath. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the mat, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. And big breath out. And if you normally flow through chaturanga by pulling your elbows in towards your ribs, give yourself some space. Give yourself some space this time. Pull forward into a high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Notice when you give yourself space, everything's new. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, get big. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, squeeze in, sit deep. Chair pose is, I think, the first opportunity to really fire your practice up. Sit back into your heels, press your hip creases towards the back of your mat. Be willing to shake, be willing to burn, be willing to sweat. This is your power. Forward fold. Halfway lift, big breath in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the mat away, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Gaze between your big toes. Bring your drishti out here into the room. See what there is to see. Because life moves pretty fast. See what there is to see. Right foot forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Up dog, big breath in. Down dog, big breath out. Ujjayi breath. Be willing to start the fire, to stoke the fire. Be willing to embrace your fire. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, squeeze, sit deep. See what there is to see. Set your drishti. Hug into center line and sit 6 inches deeper. Lift your heart towards the fireplace. Yeah. Energetic fingers. One more big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Breath in, forward fold. Halfway lift, big inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Right foot forward, warrior one, press down, lift up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank, low plank. Up dog, big breath in, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank, low plank. Up dog, big inhale. Down dog, big exhale. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, sit deep, squeeze, reach fingers. Take a breath in, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, hands to the mat, high plank, low plank. Up dog, inhale, look up, breathe in, downward facing dog. Right foot, warrior one, move with your breath. Ride your breath all the way up, breathe in, look up, look back, exhale, hands back down. High plank, low plank, up dog, breathe in, down dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one, step, press, lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yeah. Lift your right leg strong and straight behind you. Toes point straight down. You can see your toes, dial them straight down to the earth. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Make sure your shoulders haven't shifted, that your shoulders are in the same line. And when you're ready, come up under your tippy toes and flip your dog. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers. Can you see the floor underneath you? Yeah. Take a big breath in. Empty out. Reach. Breathe in. Side plank. Right hand center of your mat. Roll over, press down, lift your top foot, flex your top foot, lift your top hip. You've got this. Equal energy down, equal energy up. Can you see your top fingers? Downward facing dog. Woo! Take a breath in, reset, let it go. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Same work, dial your toes straight down. Press down, yeah. Drop your left hip. Drop your, yes. Lift from the inseam, yes. Now, bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. Press down through heels, lift hips high. Where are your fingers looking? Where are your fingers looking? Side plank, left side. Press down through left hand, left foot. Lift your top fingers, reach them towards the sky. Flex your top foot, energetic feet. Yes. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in, make some noise. Again, breathe in, noise. Yes, reset. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. And take a longer crescent lunge. Fire up your back leg. Stack your back heel over your toes. Work to bring your front thigh parallel with the earth. And take a longer stance. And work to bring this hip down to the knee. Drop down. Drop down. Take a longer stance. You're tall. Take up space. Yes. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Drop this hip 2 more inches. Yes. Now lift the front of your pelvis. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Take a big breath in. Hands to heart center. Revolved crescent towards the chakra wall. Open your wings if that's there for you. Keep hugging in, skin to muscle to bone, active everything. Warrior two. Stay low. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, take a big breath in. Downward facing dog, take a big breath out. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Long, long step. Stack back heel over back toes. Squeeze inner thighs in. Drop your left hip 2 or 3 inches. Lift the front of the pelvis. Squeeze in. Press down through your front heel. Press your shin towards the fireplace. Yes. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Hands to heart center. Revolved crescent lunge towards Nebraska. Yeah, open your wings if that's there for you. Keep squeezing in, pressing down through feet. Breath. Warrior 2, stay low in your front thigh. Yes. Yes. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up, lift your gaze. Downward facing dog. Woo. Take a breath in. Let it go. Yes, there's the noise. Breathe in, empty out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, sit deep, squeeze. Hands to heart center. Chair twist towards the chakra wall. Elbow to knee to elbow. Everything that's touching, squeeze. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Open your wings. Breath in. Breath out. Active everything. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Big breath in. Forward fold. Chair pose. Reset. Center squeeze. Hands to heart center. Chair twist towards Nebraska. Squeeze in. Hips lower than your heart. Open your wings. Forward fold. Halfway lift, big breath in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty out. Bend your knees. Let your knees come wide. Yeah. What are we going to call these things? Donkey kicks, frog hops, whatever we're going to call them. Send your sits bones towards the sky. Imagine you could kick your own bum with your heels. Yeah. 10, 9, 8. See if you can land like a ninja. Quiet like a ninja. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Woo! Breath in. Breath out. Walk your feet to your hands. Take a forward fold at the top of your mat. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Feet hips width distance apart. Pull on your big toes. Yeah, bring your chest down to your thighs. Now press your sits bones towards the sky to engage your hamstrings. Press down through your heels as you lift your hips. Palms to toes, forward fold, gorilla pose. Halfway lift with a long spine. Keep your hands under your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long gorilla spine, forward fold. Breathe in, elongate your spine, forward fold. Release your gorilla, crow pose. Palms underneath your shoulders. Begin belly button in, bottom ribs in. Knees to the backs of your triceps. Squeeze into center. Everything is pulling into center. Press your sits bones towards the sky. Pull your toes in towards one another. Everything here is active. Everything is engaged. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Big breath in. Side out. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, peel it open. Flip your dog. Second flip dog. What does it feel like? Press down, lift up. Look where your fingers are reaching. Yes, downward facing dog. Left leg strong and straight. Bend, stack, open, flip your dog. Press down to reach out. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Engage your right thigh, your front thigh. Load it up. Send all of your weight into your front leg. Eagle, left thigh up and over. Left arm up and under. Squeeze. Squeeze. Set your drishti. Be mindful with your movements. Unbind your eagle. Step way back into crescent lunge. Way back. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Send your weight into your front thigh. Prepare. Press down through your front heel. Engage your left thigh. Mindful. Set your gaze. Set your drishti. Right thigh up and over, eagle. Squeeze. Right arm up and under. Squeeze. Come to standing. And switch sides, eagle, second set. Set your drishti. Fierce eagles, fierce gaze. Full body muscle energy, full body. Imagine you could pull your scalp to your head. Engage from the crown of your head to the bottom of your feet. Pull everything in. And switch sides. Set your gaze. Bottom ribs in, belly button in, pull in. Come back to standing. Single leg raise, right knee pulls into your chest. Activate your left foot. Press down through the toe ball mound and the center of your back heel. Skin to muscle to bone, pull in. Get tall. Set your drishti. Take the yogi toe lock if you're working with that. Get tall. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Yeah. Kick out through your heel. Open your leg out to the right. Extend your left arm. Shift your gaze. Can you see your left thumb? Come back to center. Foot high, fingers high. Look up, reach up, kick out through your flexed foot. Stomp it towards the fireplace. Airplane. Right foot stomps back behind you. Arms at your sides, palms facing the earth. Chin out of your chest. Drop your right hip 2 or 3 inches. Lift your back heel. Woo! Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth or a brick. Stack your hips. Flex your back foot. Lift your back heel. Stay with it. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, fingers reaching for the sky. Join both feet on the earth. Yeah, come back to standing. Single leg raise, opposite side. Left knee into your chest. Skin to muscle to bone, pull in. Take the yogi toe lock. Kick out through your heel. Extend your heel towards the fireplace. Pull your left shoulder back into its socket. Yeah. Open out towards Nebraska. Extend your right arm. See your right thumb. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, tall. Yeah. Come back to center, foot high, fingers high. Airplane. Right leg back behind or left leg back behind. Toes point straight down. Drop your left hip. Yes. Lift your back heel. Ooh. Hands to heart center, half moon. Flex your back foot. Stack your hips. Reach your fingers towards the sky. Come back to standing. Take a breath in and let it go. I think Galabasana prep today. Yeah, so bring your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Hug your right knee into your chest and then stack your right ankle on top of your left knee. Work to keep your right hip lifted. As your belly button pulls in, your bottom ribs pull in. Hands start at heart center. Find your drishti spot. Pull your shoulder blades together. Hinge at your hips. Slowly, slowly, slowly bring your fingertips down to the earth. Lift your right hip, maybe spider fingers, maybe bricks. Hook your right toes around your left tricep. Yes, right toes around your left tricep. Yes, flex that foot.
Oh my God.
Yes, press up to your right heel. Don't be naughty. Lift up to your right hip. Flex those feet. Yes. Lift your right hip. Feel that. Yes. Slowly, with control, bring your hands to heart center. Come back to standing. Trace your drishti spot all the way back up to standing. Join both feet on the earth. Breath in and breath out. And set up opposite side. So find your drishti spot. Bring your left knee into your chest to start with, and then stack your shin, your ankle on top of your thigh. Flex your top foot. Yes, active feet. Work to lift your left hip. Gravity wants to drop it. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Set your gaze. Hinge at the hips. And slowly, with control, bring your fingertips, your spider fingers down to the earth or to bricks. Lift your left hip. Curl your toes around your tricep. Press your toes into your arm back into your toes. Lift your left hip. Press down through your right heel. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Another big breath in. Slowly, hands to heart center. Slowly, 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 slowly. Join both feet on the earth. Big breath in. Let it go. Dancer, right arm reaches high. Yeah, left hand out like it's going to carry that foot, that beautiful foot. Kick your toes towards the sky. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Flex your back foot. Active feet, yeah, active toes. Pull in, express out. Pull in, express out. One more, pull in, express out. Come back to standing. And switch sides. And go right into it. You know, dancer. Take every moment that you've got to embrace every moment of this pose. Active feet. Pull in, express out. Pull in, express out. One more, pull in, express out, and switch sides. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, flex your back foot. Active toes. Yeah. Pull in, express out. Pull in, express out. Another pull in, soften your standing knee. Yes. Switch sides. With intention, mindful intention, flex your back feet, yeah, active toes. Pull in, express out. Pull in, express out. Come back to standing. Right foot on the earth, tree pose, right foot down, left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Equal energy, foot into leg, leg into foot, and press your bent knee towards the back of your mat. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. And spread your branches when you're ready. Trace that line across the ceiling. See the ceiling right up above where you are. Lift your heart. Press your thoracic spine into your chest and lift your heart. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Hands to heart center. Join both feet on the earth. And tree pose, opposite side. Right foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. And spread your branches when you're ready. Press your thoracic spine in, lift your heart, look up. Hands back to heart center, join both feet on the mat. Take a big breath in, let it go. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up. Downward facing dog, let it go. Right foot forward, warrior one, press down, reach up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Reach your right fingers towards the fireplace. Long side body reach, 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 reach. Bring your fingertips down to a brick. Today, use a brick. Everybody use a brick on the outside of your right ankle. Yeah, give yourself space. And the action with your fingers on the brick is that imagine you were pulling the brick towards the back of your mat. And as you do that, yeah, bright fingers reach towards the sky. Stack your shoulders, soften your knees. Big breath in, big breath out. Right fingers or left fingers bring you up to standing. Side facing wide angle forward fold towards Nebraska. Hinge at the hips. Bring the crown of your head to the earth or to a brick. And take a wide stance, wide stance. Press your sits bones to the sky. Press your pinky toes, the pinky toe edges of your feet down into the earth. And soften your knees. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, press down, come to stand. Pivot right toes towards the fireplace. Set up for pyramid. Left foot hops halfway up. Have your bricks handy. Squeeze inner thighs in, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Get long through your spine. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Hinge at the hips. Reach, 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 reach. Frame your front foot with your hands on bricks. Press down through your back heel. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Breath in, breath out. And soften your knees. Breath in and breath out. Twisting triangle. Left fingers stay, right fingers reach. Pull the top of your head towards the fireplace. Pull your hips towards the back of the room. Long spine. Twist, twist, twist. Take a breath in. Twist, 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 twist. Breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down, lift up. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in, look up. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Come into triangle, fingertips to the brick. Imagine you were tugging the brick towards the back of your mat. Reach bright, beautiful, energetic fingers towards the sky. Breathe. Beautiful bright fingers. Right fingers bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes towards the chakra wall. Side facing wide angle forward fold, second set. Maybe you wiggle your toes a little bit further apart this time. Maybe you work to bring the crown of your head to the earth if it was on a brick last time. Soften your knees. Breathe. And breathe. Walk your hands back in line with your feet. Yeah, if you've got the crown of your head to the earth, walk your fingers back out so they're in line with your toes. This is prep for a tripod headstand. Because when your fingers are in line with your toes, you're creating the tripod between the top of your head and your hands. Yes. Breathe. Breathe. Walk your hands back out underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift, long spine. Toe heel your feet in a little bit. Press down, come to stand. Left toes face the fireplace. Bring your right foot about halfway around. Set up for pyramid pose. Opposite side. Short stance, wide stance. Squeeze inner thighs in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Hinge. Long spine. Frame your front foot with your fingers. Press down through both heels. Soften your knees. Twisting triangle. Right hand stays. Pull the top of your head towards the fireplace. Create space in your spine. Twist, twist, twist. Take another big breath in. Twist a little deeper. Twist, 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 twist. Breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Big breath in. Big breath out. Shift your weight forward to high plank, belly button in, bottom ribs in, hips in line with your shoulders. Low plank. High plank. High plank. Low plank. Low plank. High plank. Drop your knees, pull your shoulder blades together. Pull your shoulder blades together. Yes, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Low plank. High plank. low plank. Back up to high, last one, lower down, 3, 2, 1. Arms back by your sides, palms face the earth. Okay, we are gonna do locust pose with the brick. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, just everybody gets a chance to chill while I come around and brick you. Squeeze. 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 Locust pose. Squeeze the brick. Lift your hands, heart, feet, rise up. Squeeze that brick. Now flex your feet. Ooh, what happens? Oh, yeah. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another big breath in. Lower down with control. Keep the brick. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, locust pose with the brick. Squeeze, lift, rise up. Flex your feet. Breathe. Flex your feet. How different that is. Breathe. Lower all the way down. It's so different. Yeah. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles, kick the brick out of the way. Squeeze in. Lift up. Grab the outside edges of your ankles. Yeah, yeah. And squeeze into center. So squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, you can squeeze. Squeeze. Flex your feet. Lift your heart. Release your floor bow. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. You're fine. Take a breath in. Empty out. And floor bow second set. Bend your knees. Grab your ankles. Flex your feet. Stomp your feet towards the sky. And rock your floor boat to the right. Everybody, like, get some motion going. Get some motion in your ocean going. Rock your boat to the right. Come back to center. Press your pubic bone into the earth. Get some motion going to the other side. Get the left side. Rock all the way over. Kick bricks out of the way. Yes, kick bricks out of the way. Take up space. Come back to center. Release your floor boat. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Upward facing dog. Hands back by your ribs. So bring your hands, further back. Press your toes down into the earth. Thighs lift, knees lift. Lift the inseams of your thighs. Yeah, shoulder blades come together. Lift your heart. Yes. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. Set up for camel pose. You liked the brick and locust, and I know liked is a subjective term. You can use the brick and camel pose also between your knees, between your thighs, between your heels even. If you want something to be a little bit closer when you reach back for a heel, the brick would be higher if you put it in between your feet. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Hands to the small of your back, either fingers up or fingers down. Pull your shoulder blades together, walk them toward, yes. Send your heart towards the sky, your hips towards the fireplace. Look up, look back, soften. Maybe grab one heel, find the other. Keep lifting your heart towards the sky. Soften. Open your throat and soften. Breathe. Slowly come back out of camel. Untuck your toes. Sit back on your heels. And camel pose, second set. Second set. And come right into it. Find your edge. Find your full expression of camel. It's different from day to day. It's different from moment to moment. It's different than it was even 30 seconds ago. Be fully present right here. Lift your heart. Soften your throat. Press your hips forward. And just lift it. Yeah, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Yeah. So it's not your low back, it's your thighs. Yeah, soften. And slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels, take a big breath in. Empty out. Both legs come out in front, lie all the way on your back. Set up for bridge pose. You know bridge pose. Come right into it. Walk your shoulders underneath you. If your shoulders are underneath you, press your fists into the earth, your forearms into the earth. And lift a foot. Kick it towards the sky. And switch feet. Bring that one down, lift the other one, stomp down through your stomping foot, kick through your kicking foot, and lower all the way down. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And number 2, bridge or wheel, yogi's choice. And if you're taking bridge, come right into it. Number 2. If you're taking wheel, hands on either sides of your ears, press down to lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Big breath in. Big breath out. And number 3, rise up, bridge or wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Big breath in. Big breath out. And set it up and go. Number 4, yogis, rise up, bridge or wheel. You've got this. You are strong. You have power. You have limitless power. Stories take you out. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And set it up again. This is your Saturday. This is the peak of this practice. Open up into bridge, into wheel, rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, yogis. Last one of this practice, this Saturday. Will you get home and say, I shoulda, coulda, oughta, mighta, woulda. Get it right here. Rise up, bridge, wheel. Bring your best. Bring your biggest power to this pose. Make the higher call at each step. Be up to something bigger than you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control. Supta Baddha Konasana. And tap in. Feel your power. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Full body stretch. Reach your fingers. Reach your toes. Bring both legs high towards the sky. Flex your feet. You got out of bed for yoga. You didn't get out of bed for crossword puzzles. Squeeze your 2 legs into one. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lift your shoulders up off the earth. Watch your toes drop 30 degrees. Then another 30 degrees. See them 2 inches up off the earth and click your heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down, legs up. Lift your shoulders up off the earth. See your beautiful toes. Lower down 30, 60, 2 inches. See your toes. Scissor your legs, click your heels. Do something. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, shoulders down. Shoulders up. 30, 60, 2 inches. Click your heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, shoulders down. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Big breath in. Let it go. Both legs back up towards the sky. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right foot down halfway, 45 degrees. Press out through that flexed heel. Yes. Pulse. Pulse your nose towards your left pinky toe. 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knees back into your chest. Every little burn is you getting stronger. Every little tiny burn, every drop of sweat is your power getting stronger. Lift both legs high towards the sky. You know, we have to get the other side. Lower your left leg down, flex that foot. Lift your shoulders up off the earth and pulse towards your right pinky toe. 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. And notice the burn. Notice that numbers don't matter. Keep going. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knees back in. Full body stretch. Open up. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press toes into toes. Reach both hands towards the sky. Take the Charlie's Angels mudra. Lift your feet. Press feet into feet. Lift your feet up off the earth. Yeah, just a few inches. Now, shoot the fireplace. Lift up, shoot the fireplace. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Downward facing dog. Don't be naughty. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Downward facing dog. Right leg strong and straight. Bring your thumb tips to touch at the top of your mat. Thumb tips to touch. Yes. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand for lizard, our friend the lizard. If your back knee is lifted, keep it lifted. Press your hamstring towards the sky. Chin out of your chest. Work to bring your forearms down to the earth or to bricks. Bring some front to back movement to get into your right hip flexor. Chin out of your chest. Long spine. Drop your back knee. Open your right foot out to the knife's edge of your right foot. Left hand presses into the earth. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Yeah, look up towards the sky. Lean back. Press the knife's edge of your right foot into the earth. Yeah. Bend your left knee, reach back, grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand. Yeah, once you've got the grip, soften, look up, lean into this huge quad stretch, huge quad stretch. Release your grip, bring both palms down to the earth. Tuck your left toes. Tuck your left toes. You kind of know where we're going. Tuck your left toes. Fire up your left leg. Three-legged dog, right leg high. Kick it back. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Bring your thumb tips to touch. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Giant step. And lizard, opposite side. Chin out of your chest. Maybe front to back movement feels good. Holding any pose static shuts everything down. And the stillness is one thing, but static is something different. Work down to your forearms. If you tried it on the other side, keep pulling your chin out of your chest, long spine. And drop your back knee. Open your left foot to the knife's edge. Feel that. Ooh. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Look up. Lean back. Soften. Like we softened in camels. Soften. Generous bend to your back knee. Reach back. Grab a hold of your back foot. Big quad stretch. The more you bend, bring your heel towards your bum, the closer your foot gets. When you've got the grip, soften. Send your gaze up towards the sky. Soften. Release the grip. Both hands back to the earth. Fire up your back leg. Tuck your toes. Three-legged dog, kick it back. Downward facing dog. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. And come right into it. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Come into sleeping pigeon. Keep your back toes tucked. Big line of energy. See how that woke up your back foot? Yeah, it wakes up your back leg. And soften. Soften. However afraid we are of change, the question that we must ultimately answer is this: what's the greater risk? Letting go of what people think, or letting go of how I feel, what I believe, and who I am? Downward facing dog. Half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. And again, come right into it. Keep your back toes tucked. Bring your forehead down to the earth and soften. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Bring your right leg long out in front. Come to lie on your back. Maybe another full body stretch feels good. Maybe you'd like to take in a quick supine twist, get both sides. Maybe you'd like a happy baby. Maybe you'd like to try freedom pose. Freedom pose, you bend your knees, pull your knees in towards your chest, grab a hold of your shins. Grab a hold of your shins, let your knees come wide, kind of like a happy baby. And work to press your sacrum into the earth, your shoulders into the earth. Just be curious. Check it out. And when you're ready, release any pose that you're holding. Begin to get big. Begin to take up space. Begin to soften. Let your eyes close. Let your forehead soften. And gently surrender control. Soften. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into your body. Taking another full body stretch. Biggest breath all day right here. Lion's breath out. Make noise. Again, breathe in. Be messy, be big, be noisy. Again, breathe in. Let something go. Bend your knees. Gently roll to your favorite side. And pause. Check in. Let go of who you think you're supposed to be. And simply embrace who you are. Slowly press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat with hands at heart center, eyes closed. Honor yourself for doing the work of being present and making the higher call at each step. Be up to something bigger than just yourself. Be up to something bigger. We'll close with 3 ohms. Big breath in. To your forehead center. And together we bow and say namaste. Namaste.